Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today I'm going to be telling you all about the game 7 Wonders Architects. Now this is the new re-implementation of 7 Wonders. This time it plays a different player count. So the original 7 Wonders was a 2 to 7 player game. This is also a 2 to 7 player game, but there is the second edition of 7 Wonders, which you can also find on the channel when I also do a comparison video between the original and the second edition, and numerous obviously differences and comparisons and what I think of the two different games. Well, this is a 2 to 7 player game. The first edition I have tried as a 2. It's a bit of a split decision as to whether people prefer it as a 2 or not. I definitely don't. You can also find 7 Wonders Duel on the channel as well. This is an even more streamlined version of a game that only used to take half an hour before. This, of course, is yet another version of this game. I've got loads of other promos as well, and here these huge, iconic, obviously, structures, these architectural buildings. We'll start with a quick look at these now. Oh, we have kind of game tray-like stuff. Wow, very interesting. These, I have no idea if you need to keep them. By all means, please subscribe, and of course, hit the notification bell to, of course, be notified as and when I will be doing a video. Hopefully in the next couple of days, as this game is now on Board Game Arena in beta. I look forward to bringing you that as well. It's got these little containers. Wow, very interesting. Let's try bringing them apart. I'm guessing that's for your cards. So, different size cards as well. Blimey, okay, the whole box is just filled up with these things. Very interesting. Okay, what else do we have in here? So I'm guessing these are the 7. It's the same designer again, Antoine Bowser. This one is where we have all the stuff filled in. So for the 3, we have the 7. Okay, very interesting to see how on earth I'm going to put this away again. And this is where we have all those cards. So there's a quick peep at the cards. So here we go. It takes 25 minutes. Now I have played 7 Wonders in 8 minutes. That was the first edition. I believe the second edition at rapid speed yet. So you're going to construct a wonder so grandiose it will leave your mark on history. Okay, so 7 Wonders Architects is a fast game with simple rules and a variety of strategies. Now, of course, please ensure that you obviously hit that like button. Of course, add your comments, let me know your thoughts on this. And, of course, also through the description, you can check out any other updates, support and follow through Instagram, over 2,200 photos. And, of course, support the channel via Patreon, where, of course, you can do various different things. And, of course, let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to do and review. So, yes, you're going to choose a card from 3 available. You're going to play it in front of you and use its ability to construct your wonder. You could be making scientific discoveries or battling your neighbours. So, lots of different things here, very similar to the original. Hopefully this will be a simple learning curve. I know it is regarded as an easier complexity, just as it states, so I look forward to double checking that and seeing how different I find that. I'm just going to move all these bits of cellophane out of the way for the time being, and let's look through some of these boards and some of these cards. So let's feel the cards. They are, they're not actually too thin, which is quite nice. They have a slight firmness to them. They're definitely not the thickest cards though. We've now got very nice art. Really pops actually, the art. Very nice. Oh, left-handed person there, like myself. And yeah, various different science cards there, obviously green for science. We've got the military cards. Let's see if these look any different depending on the strength. So these guys are stronger maybe. Let's see, there's some kind of something going on there, maybe going to the left, to the right, who knows. Don't know if there's drafting. If it's a 2-player game, maybe not. I think the kind of faux draft you get in that 2-player game, I don't think you can really necessarily obviously counter. Excuse me for that. Let's pop those away. A few more science cards. Yeah, obviously universal language. Nothing here talking about obviously who they are and stuff like that. And yeah, what else do we have in here? Do these just fall in naturally? Or do they need to go in sideways? Maybe they need to go in sideways, I'm not sure. Very interesting decision going on here. What's this bottom gap for? Is that where we're meant to play stuff? Well, we'll crack through the rule book in a moment. Let's have another quick look through these cards. Okay. Haven't seen the guild cards yet. Maybe there aren't any. So yeah, was there a need to make an even simpler version of the game? Well, it seems so. Obviously, they spoke to Repos, the publisher, and had an idea of what they wanted to do. This feels very much like, of course, the original 7 Wonders Duel, in fact. These pieces here, got these large pieces going on here that looks like you construct. It looks like you're punching it out. It's got 4 to 7 here, so it looks like you're playing at a 4 to 7 player count. I'm not sure if that's just actually the board in question. Do you even need to be punching this out? I don't know. So I think before we do anything else, these look like the different wonders maybe. So maybe they're assigned to certain stuff. I don't know. Let's go through these different things. Yeah, that's colossal, isn't it? Yeah, different pieces of that wonder you're looking to build. So now, let's have a look at these various different things we have on here as well. So before your first game, take the 7 wonder trays and the common tray, the biggest one, out of the box. Apply a sticker to each wonder tray. Open the 3 card decks and sort them by the design on the card backs to end up with 7 wonder decks, 25 cards in each, and 1 common deck with 60 cards. Now, the distribution of cards is different in each deck. They should not all contain the same cards, just like standard 7 wonders as well. Punch out the wonders, all 5 pieces from the punch board. So this seems like we're getting 3, 4, 5. Sort these items into each wonder tray, cardboard wonder, deck of wonder cards in a card holder. Sort these items onto the common tray, deck of common cards, cat pawn on its transparent stand, and all tokens. So I've got to do that as well. These stickers too, I think then they're going on these trays here. There we go, more stuff, the 7 wonders stuff as well. Now overview, oh, it is a thin rule book, isn't it? So we have got 3 pieces of paper flipped, the effect of the wonder, got the information there, the colourblind friendly symbols, the 2-player game. For 2-player game, the only change happens during resolving a battle phase. If you have more shields than your opponent, take 1 military token. However, if you have at least twice as many shields as your opponent, take 2 military tokens instead of just 1. Well, there we go. That's the only difference. So it seems quite straightforward. Let's have another quick peek and have a look at this. Over several turns, on your turn, choose 1 of 3 cards. These cards represent different characters who will help you gather resources to construct your wonder. Make scientific discoveries or even battle with your neighbours. The game ends their wonder is entirely constructed. Achieve the highest score to win the game. Okay, so here we have the setup for each player. You choose a tray or 1 randomly, remove the 5 pieces from your wonder and the holder containing your cards. Each one is made up of 5 stages of construction with an under construction side and a constructed side. So here we go. We can see that looks beautifully constructed, and of course that one still has a frame going on. All players middle of the table shuffle the common cards, make a central deck face down, leave a space for the discard next to this central deck. You'll place your used cards face up here. Shuffle the progress tokens, make a stack face down. Okay, so no different conflict tokens we're dealing with here. At the end of the game, of course, blue cards, these leadership cards as well. There's no score pad in this particular one, it seems. So I could always use the one from the 2nd edition if necessary. Let's see how they're meant to be working this out. There are some cool apps you can use with the game as well, I've seen previously, including, artificial reality kind of stuff. Okay, or augmented reality. So, different construction costs, 2 different resources. Okay, very interesting. Well, I'll wrap up here. I hope you found this interesting, and of course, if you do find them of interest, of course, do check out that review in due course when these will be nicely stuck together and stuff. Well, thank you very much. That's been 7 Wonders Architects.